and the other person sitting there, I mean, I was fine with Danielle. I mean, I'm not...
I was like, God, I was used as a pawn, and fucking Janelle was used as the competition. I'm like, it's good. It's a good strategy.
It was pretty good. I mean, I love Danielle, and I wanted her to stay, but I always knew that if it was you and her, or you and James, or you and whatever, I mean, not that it was James, it would have been James quite that early. I mean, Will and I totally drove James from Howie and Janelle, and then any speculation that there was, we got Howie the fuck out of there. But it was so key because we were getting information from everywhere. It was like a flow of information from everywhere. But you were never in jeopardy, really, because by that point it was still like, as long as Will and I had 2 votes,
right,
and you had your
alliance,
and
I had my votes, right?
Yeah,
I know.
It was
I know
always
how that
like,
worked.
Yeah,
if I had Chicken George and Danielle, it'd always
exactly.
be okay.
That's what I knew about Chicken George, is I always felt good because I knew
me.
he loved you, and like that.
I know. I figured it all out. I was
like, security
okay.
blanket. I knew he couldn't vote against you.
Make me vote against him, though, for you.
He made me. Oh yeah. I don't think he'll hold it against you. Fuck! I can't. Oh my God!
You should have seen me up there on that perch, and I was like, "Damn, those boys are
Kaiser
good.
Soze?
Those boys are good." I was like, "They're so bad, it's so good." I go in the dining room. I'm like, "I think I hate him, but I think I like him more." I hate him. They're like, "Oh, the good girls always like the bad boys."
Who said that?
In the diary room.
No, who? Which person?
I think it was Kenny. They're gonna yell at me for talking about my diary room, but I'm like, "Oh, it's juicy. It's juicy. It's Big Brother All Stars." They started laughing because I was like, I started putting it all together. I'm like, everyone was a part of Chilltown. Everyone thought they were the third man in Chilltown.
I have to warn you right now.
Uh-oh.
This was a Will thing that I just happened to be standing by for, that I didn't even know was going to happen, that he just did. I think there was 2 out of the 3 of you, or maybe it was all 3 of you. I don't remember the day it was, but do you remember did you ever come in the storage room and Will's like, "Look, we're Chilltown"?
Yeah.
We did it.
Yeah.
There will be multiple versions of that.
I know. Janelle told me. She's like, "Did they go like, this is Chilltown?" I'm like, "I would fucking kill him."
I didn't know he was going to do it. I was just standing there, and I was like,
I knew by your body language, because you're such a bad liar.
Oh, really?
You are such a bad... when I was...
I'm good enough to get here.
No, wait a second. When I was here and I was listening to them in the storage room, and you came, I'm like, I'm listening. Like,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I was like...
Totally.
I got you.
I was like, "Oh, these guys, what are they doing?" I was like, "Oh, fuck." She's hearing, and I'm like, "What the fuck are you guys doing talking?" They're like, "We thought you were up in the fucking HH." I'm like, "No, don't fucking talk about this." I'm like, "Will, your girl is sloppy. Get her in check."
You thought
I'm
you
glad we
had
could
me.
laugh at that. I was a bad liar about that.
I was like, ew, I think I like him more. He's a bad, dirty liar.
Oh, that was funny. That's so funny, because you were like, "No, don't." And I'm like, "Oh, what are they doing?" Oh! But that was before you heard anything.
No, I was already putting the pieces together. I just wanted to keep... No, trust me.
All right, which competitions did you throw? You threw some. I mean, obviously, early on you threw.
Early on, I threw... Obviously, I threw the spiderweb one.
Yeah.
I threw the senior superlatives.
The meteor?
No, the one that you had to, like, guess who was...
No, but did you do the meteor? I'm just starting from the beginning.
Oh, no, I didn't throw them. I mean, obviously, Janelle
I didn't want to
hit
be HOH that week, did you?
Janelle hit me off.
Did you want to be HOH?
No, but I was just standing there. You can't really...
Yeah.
Oh, I fell off. The wind took me.
Yeah.
I had to get hit by a meteor somehow.
Senior superlatives you threw? Mm-hmm. Week 7. I'm trying to think what was going on
because I knew Danielle was in the lead.
Oh.
And that was the one I kind of had to throw?
I was like throwing it, but like at the same time I was trying to make it close, and I was honestly getting those answers wrong. I mean, Chicken George over you for the Nobel Peace Prize, like, I understand it's a fan thing, but please.
What else? I did not throw the pies. I know everyone thinks I threw that one. I did not. I was like literally counting my vetoes on my hand because I thought Janelle was still going after me.
Mm-hmm. That was an odd one for me because I had the power, but Janelle was so disturbed about Howie.
Right.
And I was like, I am not fucking.
But did you have her already at that time, or no?
No, we
you got her after that.
Yeah, we got her right after.
Got it.
Will did it. I mean, we got her to put up Marcellus.
Right.
And then we totally crossed them with the Howie thing.
Right.
I mean, I literally, you saw the red room. I was like, Chicken George, you got to fucking do this right now. And you were in there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then she was bawling, and Will's like, look, I got a pit bull on a leash, okay, and it's been hit by a car, but we can nurse it back to health, and this thing will eat the fucking shit. And I was like, I love it. I was like, are you sure? And he's like, no,
I hate you.
He's like, no, I can get her.
You should have seen me and Janelle.
But I didn't want to take that chance.
The night that we were like piecing it together, I was like out in the yard.
2 nights ago or 3? Oh, the night I said, hey, do you want to whatever? And you're like, I'm having some alone time.
No. It was, yeah, it was that night.
Oh, okay.
It was that night because I showered and then she couldn't sleep because we had like discussed a few things in the gym. We'd like started putting
Will was freaking out. I was like, don't worry about it. Will's like, no, fucking Erika is good. She will fucking get to her. And I'm like, don't worry about it. Erika's cool. He's like, no, she's going to get to her. Mm-hmm. He knew. He's going to say, like, he's going to say, I told you so. And I'm going to say, I told you so. Like, he's going to say, like, I knew Erika was meddling. And I'm going to say, well, I knew you couldn't trust Janelle in the end.
The thing is that, you know, when two girls get together and they feel betrayed, they have like that one bond.
That's what I saw going out to the HOH, and I was like, oh God, this is not good. I mean, I felt really, really like this small. But then I got smart, and I was like, these chicks are too smart. They can't take each other. I'm just going to dump this thing. It was a fun season. It was fascinating. It was, it was good. We both deserve to be here. I mean, that's what I just feel satisfied about. Even if it was Will and you, as long as it's not Chicken George and Marcellus or something like that.
No, this is the best final 2 of this season. Are you kidding?
Fuck.
It's the showman.
It's crazy. It's the America's Choice, the nice girl.
It's the bad boy and the good girl.
Boy, the good versus
so
evil.
Bad. You're such a bad boy.
Thank you.
You're not welcome. I'm mad at you.
Thank you very much.
I can't wait for you to see my diary.
I want to see some other competitions that
I threw.
I mean, did you throw any POVs?
No.
You tried. It's hard for me to like remember everything.
Because I always felt like I could possibly go up.
So you were like always trying to win it.
I mean, I wanted to secure my nominations. So the Two-Faced I tried.
Oh, there was a rumor. I don't know who started it. There was a rumor that the God of Otive, you were sitting down there with Janelle. Yeah. Did you throw that to her?
No, it's so funny because everyone thinks I threw it. I just looked at it and I'm like, good luck. You know, you deserve it.
Yeah, there was like a rumor.
I know. James thought that I had threw it.
I mean, that was a major part of the plan for her to win that.
Getting out James. But the thing is,
not so much getting out James as much as Janelle staying that week. James.
But the thing is, you totally could have told me. I mean, I told you, I'm like, I don't care who goes as long as
I didn't know your relationship with Danielle. I didn't know if it was.
She was my second tier.
You have to keep in mind, multiple people were saying you were up in the HOH the first few weeks throwing our names out.
You'll see the tapes. I wasn't.
I believe you.
I always went up there. I'm like, hey, do whatever is best for you. I always tried to protect.
I mean, I assume you got.
I would never, ever, ever said your name. Will, maybe I threw around a few times because he was the scapegoat for me. You know, everyone was after Will. You know, but they were like, you know. It was almost kind of like saying Chicken George. Because no one would go after Chicken George or Will because no one ever really took either of them seriously. I never once said, go after, put Mike up or anything like that. Never.
I believe you. Maybe it was the Will thing. And who knows? They were lying too. At some point in here, you have to give in to the paranoia.
When
I mean, you can't go this distance and not give in to the paranoia.